Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Bossman Teaching speaking, and of course, you're only hearing me and not seeing me. All right, so we're going to fix that in about no, yeah. So this is kind of new for me, right? Normally, I do this using Zoom Pro, but of course, circumstances change, and there are times when, of course, because I am not just a teacher of mathematics anymore, right? I now coach chess, and a lot of that will be, we'll expound upon quite a few of these things because, of course, I have rebranded what what this entire thing is, right? Bossman Teaching is no longer the space where I do teaching alone. This is more a social media agency for teachers, right? So with that in mind, I mean you'll see the videos, right, where I have the board up, and this board in particular, this one. Oh, look at that. I didn't even get rid of the puzzles that I did on one of the videos I did with or as first person tutor, right? So what I need to do is compartmentalize. I need to be organized and give you an idea as to what happens when I go YouTube live. The idea behind YouTube live is that it's supposed to be a tutorial, like a bit of a tour guide of all the pages, all the ways that you can actually, reach, you know, reach Bossman Teaching, right? So, and also just the whole concept of what wife it is. The W for the WhatsApp, the Y for the YouTube, the F for the Facebook, the I for Instagram, the T for TikTok, right? The whole concept of that. So, what I could do, right, just so that I want to make sure that I am showing you the right thing. So I need to go to the correct browser and switch over to the tab that I need. And yeah, yeah, I have to be careful because I don't, because you see, I don't want to give you my, what you call it, no, my recreational browser, if that makes sense, right? I wanted to look at the work, the actual work. All right, so I'm going to try and engage you with my voice in the meantime. Um, so okay, hold on. I mean, I might, that's something that I really should do. Let me see if can I go incognito mode. All right, new private window. There we go. All right. Um. All right. I'm going to try and open the tab so you can see. Well, that was quick. Oh. Ah, no, 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 no. You know what I thought? Ugh. I thought. You see, because they went into the incognito mode, right? Um. You're not seeing that particular browser. Fine. Oh man. Because the thing is, because it has some of the cookies and some of the information from before. All right. Let me see. No, it doesn't even switch. Because I just switched to a new window and a new tab, and it's not looking at it at all. It's not even looking at it. All right. What do I do? Okay. All right. Fine. Let's go to. All right. What I wanted to do was, well, it's right here. It's right here. This is very meta. Look at this. So while we're going live, we're looking at my page that is currently going live, right? So this is what happens whenever you are live. You can actually go to the live stream itself, and what you'll have to do is to eliminate the feedback. You're gonna have to go to this and press mute on the page. So let me just click on this. Oh, it's already muted. It's already muted. All right. The page. So let me just click on this. There we go. Yeah. So what I'd wanted to do. Okay. Let me see if I can. Let me take us to the Let's take us to the beginning. Let's go straight to Google. All right. Let's type in the page that you're searching for. Right. You can type it just like what you're seeing here. And I mean, do you need to see my face? Do you? Is it entirely? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Right. Let's say you're in Jamaica, right? And you're going to the taxi, small up yourself, right? That's what you're doing. Small up yourself. All right. So yes, I just typed in one, then Bossman teaching, right? So let's press enter. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like it. I like it. I like what they're saying. I mean, it's not exactly 100% correct, but it's mostly correct. It's mostly correct. About the page focuses on education and social media engagement, which really should be social media management, but whatever, right? Represents and speaks on behalf of teachers. That is actually true. Yeah, so that actually holds up in the court of law. And then of course it brings up my YouTube and then my Facebook, which is interesting. I guess because they're going with the strongest, or rather the most recent activity. I think that's what they do. Like based on the platforms that have the most activity on it, they'll bring these up to the top. Yeah, this is what will be on the surface of the pond, as it were. All right, so now this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Let's click on the YouTube channel here, and as you can see, going live, right? Currently going live. Yeah, these are some of the videos that I had done earlier. So you can categorize your, you have your videos. You can re-upload them again as shorts, right? So any 9 by 16 video you have, you can upload it once as a normal video and then again as a short on YouTube. And oh, there we go. So this is me taking proud ownership of everything, right? So here you have my featured channels, which represent two of the schools that I am going to state from today that I am a proud chairman slash founder of First Person Tutor and We Still Learn, right? So just and these are cool things that you can do with any of your, I mean, I like doing this for YouTube in particular because when you have another YouTube page, when you go to Bossman Teaching, if you're looking for First Person Tutor, you can just go to the Bossman Teaching page and find it, right? And if you're looking for We Still Learn, the very same thing, right? So therefore, I am not difficult to find, right? So if you're looking for, teaching from just yours truly, just from me, you want to learn from me, you want me to be your teacher, the first person you go to is First Person Tutor, right? If I am the one you go to, then First Person Tutor is the one you go to, right? So there we go. Then, of course, when you want to learn from the team, we have We Still Learn. Now, here's something else that I want to highlight. At First Person Tutor, for right now, online classes, and then We Still Learn face-to-face classes. And at some point, it will be both modalities on both platforms. But for right now, all online classes will be handled on First Person Tutor, and all the face-to-face will be done at We Still Learn. And I'm a coach on both of the pages, right? When I say coach, chess coach, right? I would be the main chess instructor for both First Person Tutor and We Still Learn. I believe that the ultimate difference is going to be On first person tutor, it will be mostly on the computer, or on the smartphone. So either a smartphone or a computer, that's what those videos will look like, right? In terms of on We Still Learn, and I'm coaching chess on We Still Learn, all of that will be over the board. So the actual chess piece is on the board itself. So as I like to say, making abundant tangible habits, yeah, right? So meaning you're actually touching the physical pieces, right? And you see how to move the pieces, that sort of thing. I remember learning how to play chess from the beginning, and I remember the knight being one of the hardest pieces to learn. And the reason why that is relevant is because all of that you will learn from both of my schools, First Person Tutor and We Still Learn, right? So if you're ever lost, you can go to the Bossman Teaching YouTube page, and you come right here and you can find your way back. You can click here, right? And if you decide that, oh well, this is not what you're here for, right, and you don't want to be taught, you want to be the teacher that is taught how to manage your social media, then you stay on this page, right? And of course this will be the steep community, right? Yeah, so a little bit of shameless advertising, right? So therefore the idea behind this is that this is going to be more community-based education, where I am not your only teacher. Even though what you're seeing is mostly, a board and myself, I have to start, I have to lead by example. So therefore I have to get people excited to be a part of this thing, going forward. So if it doesn't happen in 2026, definitely by 2027 I will be walking with a bit of a squad, a bit of a crew, right? I'm going to gather my crewmates. Yeah. And if you notice, there are some word puzzles that I borrowed from the Ez show. Notice I have to say borrowed. Yeah, because I don't plagiarize. Just want to let you know. Alright? Oh, look at that. And again, We Still Learn features First Person Tutor and Bossman Teaching. You see that? Yeah. So again, this is a cool thing that you can do. So if you have another YouTube page or YouTube channel, you can feature your own YouTube channels on your own page, right? There we go. All right, so yeah, that's all for here. So let's press on the left button. Let's go back. All right, now we're here at Bossman Teaching. All right. Oh, fun fact. So I do apologize for the many tangents. Let us stay focused on Bossman Teaching now. So now that we've done the due diligence of typing in the one Bossman Teaching and all of this is brought up, look at what's going to happen now. You're going to click on what's in blue. I don't know. Is it the only link? It says and one more link. Let me see. Let me click on more. Alright, let's scroll down. Obviously this is the description, so you can read that at your own leisure. Yes, my LinkedIn. So I have a Bossman Teaching LinkedIn, which is basically the content creator space of. So what I do as a content creator, I also post on LinkedIn, but sparingly. I'm not overdoing it, right? I'm not overdoing it. For the most part, I am keeping everything mostly on YFit and also Twitter. But Twitter is more like a way for me to clear up some storage on my device, which, we can talk about that. They're interesting things to cover. But anyway, so if you don't want to read all of this madness, you can forego all of this, right? And just click on what's in blue, right? Click on what's in blue. Now, oh, yeah, I'm actually still there. What if I disappeared? Alright, why is it taking so long though? It's taking a little bit longer than usual. This is kind of concerning. Is my internet waning? Let me try this again. Let's try it one more time. Let's click on the WhatsApp. Exactly. It's not supposed to take that long. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, right? Ah, you see? Now, I genuinely don't know if I'm going to add all of my Twitter pages to each of the descriptions, but I'll give it a shot because I'm doing my best to curate it so that... Hold on, give me 1 second there. Okay, sorry. I thought I was gonna have to mute myself. I really thought so. Alright. Yeah, so this does a better job of describing me, right? Your ideal advertiser and content manager for all teachers who are content creators. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. This I mean, all right, no, that was an accident. I wanted to select only this part. Yeah, there we go. This part right here. That part. Yeah, I like it. I like the fact that that's it's to the point, right? It's quite to the point. Yeah. I invite you to sorry. I invite you to WhatsApp for inquiries about social media services. Right, there you go. Yeah, let me apologize for having a dyslexic moment. Yeah. Oh, if you notice, I have a bit of an instruction here. Press the WhatsApp button on Facebook. Press the WhatsApp button on Instagram. Right? So let's go to the Facebook and see what happens. Let's click here. All right. Yeah. Now, mind you, the description here isn't too bad either. Welcome to Boss on Teaching, where you converse with your favorite expert in social media on behalf of teachers, right? The ideal place for you to learn how to advertise your own online and face-to-face classes. Yeah, that's not bad either. Not bad either, I won't lie. Alright, so what else? Okay. Right, here we are. Yeah, quite a few videos here, right? Posted on July 7, right? Again on July 7. Yeah. Now, why am I showing you this? Truthfully, this is just in case you want to have a scroll. But for the most part, actually, I'm going to add some more videos to the feature section. I'm definitely going to do that. Wait, give me 1 second. Alright, I had a false alarm. I thought I was gonna sneeze, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. Alright, so let's have a little tour, right? So remember what I said. Okay, so look at what's happening now, right? So on the WhatsApp channel, which you find by going to the YouTube, right? So here are the steps. You're on the YouTube. You see the writing in blue, you click on the writing in blue. When you click on the writing in blue, this pops up. Now you're here. Now, if you're interested in having a conversation with me, right, by pressing the WhatsApp button, you press this link on Facebook or Instagram. But for the purpose of being on the computer, you go to the Facebook, right? When you click on this here, this is what pops up. Now that you are here, what you're gonna do is press this button in blue, right? And when you press that here, yeah, it will take you to, you know, sending me a message and that sort of thing, right? So this is the entire system that I am willing to set up for all of my teachers who want to utilize their social media to expand their expertise as a teacher or any business that they have. This entire system can be set up for you. You know, the directory of having all of your pages rested or rather nested in your WhatsApp channel. So all of your links will be in your WhatsApp channel, and the WhatsApp channel link will be in your YouTube, right? So think of it like a Russian nesting doll, if you've ever seen that toy, right? So that's pretty much what that is. Or think of it like folders within folders on a computer. So for example, you will have a Facebook, a Instagram, a TikTok, and a Twitter. Right, each of them are their own folders, but you take all of those folders, drop it into the WhatsApp folder. Then you take the WhatsApp folder and drop it in the YouTube folder. And therefore the parent folder is the YouTube. In fact, mathematically, it's like subsets. So the largest subset, or rather the largest set, will be the YouTube, and then of course a circle within YouTube would be the W, which will be the WhatsApp, and then within WhatsApp you'll have FITT, right? So so if I feel as though I've not updated you with the most recent videos that I need to upload, like say, okay, so this is recent, June 19, June 19, June 19. So I think those are the same video, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's not. So those three, July 7, July 7. So those, yeah, July 7. Oh man, no, I definitely need to be more up to date with everything. Okay, so yes, this is what the, so if at all you're interested in me setting up your social media so that people can reach you, ask you questions, they will know exactly how to reach you, right? They'll know how to find you. If they type your name pops up first, right? You're literally using search engine optimization. You're using your SEO to make sure that your name pops up above all else, right? Your username is important. The uniqueness of your name is important, right? Username availability, all of those things. All of that is quite important. You want to ensure that you're the only person with that particular name, And to be fair, they always say there's no new idea under the sun, right? The only thing that's new is the execution, right? But there we have it. All right, so that's it for the YouTube, taking it to the WhatsApp, taking it to the Facebook. Now let's dial it back. Now we are here. We can go to the Instagram. Let's click on that. Last time it actually, will it? Yep, I knew it. I knew it. You know what happened? I think it's a browser. I don't know what it is, but this browser is not connecting with Instagram at all. It's really not. You know what? I'm not stressing it, I swear I'm not stressing it. I'm not. Let me see if I can remedy the situation. Let me see if I can do that, because yeah, this is, it's quite a bit, Let me add source. So you'll have to excuse me for a minute. I'm having a moment where my brain is just what am I doing? I'm supposed to be finding the no. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for Microsoft Edge. Let me see if that's it. Alright, is that it? VLC, Firefox, not those two. Oh! Nah, hold on, give me a second. Let me see this. Come on. Really? Oh, so all I needed to do was add, okay, alright. Ladies and gentlemen, let me apologize. Let's try this. Let us see if the wait a minute. Is this what I wanted? I'm guessing because it says private window. All right. I'm going to work with it. Let's see if let's see if our SEO works, right? So we're gonna type it in again, right? Yeah, yeah, there we go. There we go. That's it. So it works and it brings up everything as you would expect it to. Yeah, yeah. Did a good job, did a good job. It found most of the relevant information. Once it brings up the YouTube and Facebook, yeah, it's pretty solid from that point. Um there was something I wanted to show. Right, okay. You know what? Let's do it from here and see if it changes. So we're on the YouTube, right? Let's click on the writing in blue. Let's click on the writing in blue now. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's actually quite genius. So everything that I've been doing so far, you've not been able to see it. That's the genius behind. Okay. So I've been narrating a lot of things and you've not been seeing any of what I've been doing. That's interesting. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Let us try this again. Let me add source. Go to desktop capture. And we're gonna go to, I'm looking for Microsoft Edge, but it's, yeah, thank you. Um, is this the correct thing? Let me see if this is right. I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. All right, I'm gonna type Google in here. Let's type Google in here. There we go. All right. Then we're gonna type the same thing that we typed before. There we go. Right? It gave us more or less the same information as always. Right? Alright. Now we're going to go to the YouTube. Alright. Waiting on it. There we go. Now we're going to click on the writing in blue. Alright, very good. Now we're gonna go and select the Instagram now and see what happens. Let's do that. Thank you. You see, the browser makes a difference because I was on Firefox and boy, it was not allowing any of that. So here we are, right? Face the well. This is the Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. You know, now obviously I need to update. Look at that. Yeah, I need to upload more of my yeah, because a lot of the stuff that you see before is based on when I was a teacher and all of that, and it's not like I'm not a teacher anymore. I'm just not a teacher on this page, at least not a teacher specifically teaching subjects, if that makes sense. I do teach over here, but what I teach is how to manage your social media and how to do it for you on your behalf should you not have the time to do it for yourself, right? So that's the idea behind it. Yeah. Um, I might change the links in here. You know, I might even change my profile picture to be honest. It's a lot of things. But anyway, so good for us. We were able to get to our Instagram page after all, right? So now this works, right? So both of our landing pages work. And also on the Instagram page, if you're viewing it on the desktop, you're not going to see the WhatsApp button. But if you view it from your smartphone, you will be seeing it there, right? Now let's go to TikTok. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now I need to be careful because sometimes you're pressing the wrong scroll bar. Ah, there we go. I have the right scroll bar now. There we go. Ah, yeah. So quite a few of these videos I need to get on my Instagram and maybe even the Facebook too. Yeah, a lot of work to be done. A lot of work to be done. There we go. Yeah, so that I feel like that covers everything, with the exception of one thing. Um, there's a Twitter. It's called X.com. For the love of God, I don't like the implications of that, but whatever. We're leaving that one alone. Let's click on the link and see what happens. There we go. Now this is where yeah, like even some of the work that I've yet to post, right? So this will be sort of a reminder to myself as to some of the things that I've yet to upload. You know, so that's something that could be taken into consideration. Notice it says join July 2026. Very new. Very new. So I use this to give myself reminders. This is, you can call this my to-do list, right? So there we go. Yeah. Yeah. That should be it. That should be it. Um yeah. We could always switch, right? Oh, look at that. That was a seamless switch. Look at that. So yes, everything that we just did here on the other browser. Yeah. No. Oh, there we go. So I do believe that that's a comprehensive look at everything that has been going on. Yeah. And I'll do this as many times as needed, right? So yes, that's the idea is that the YouTube will be more tutorial based, right? And so maybe that's what it will be. YouTube more of a tutorial, Facebook more of a conversation, or maybe invitation, right? So this is more, hey, this is how you find me, and Facebook is more like, well, this is more of what I have to offer. If you're interested, reach out to me, that sort of thing. Yeah. So if I go YouTube live, you know what it's about. If you go to the Facebook live, you know what it's about. There we go. I think that's it, right? And of course, every time you see me going live, yeah, we're not going to be wearing the same thing every time. The only thing that will be the same is this. Once it's Bossman teaching, it's going to be this. Yeah. So, just to give full transparency, this is a social media agency on behalf of teachers. The social media agency on behalf of content creators is on Bossman Digital Media, which you're going to see. And we're going to have a lot of fun, right? That's the other thing. Like when you're making content, have fun, because the process is very, I wouldn't say tedious, but it's stressful in that there's so much that you have to do that you have to remind yourself, you know what, let me have some fun. Because if I don't balance it with fun, I'm going to get stressed out and I'm going to give up. Because it's very easy to give up on this. Very easy. Because a lot of people tell you how easy it is to go viral, how easy it is to, make a lot of money and monetize and whatever. But the thing is, you have to build a community. You have to build trust. You have to build a community. You have to give people a reason to be a part of what it is that you're inviting them into, right? So for me, I am delving into my authenticity, and I'm being very transparent with everybody and saying, look, this is First Person Tutor. This is We Still Are Learning. In fact, just so that you understand, if I am dressed in semi black and white, or there's some, if you see some kind of stripe pattern that I'm wearing, then that's more First Person Tutor, right? Or if it looks very black and white, like completely black and white, almost like a chessboard, that's First Person Tutor, right? Then for Still I Learn, you may see me, you may not see me, right? You know, because the idea is that I'm supposed to be the less visible face, right? Because you see my face all the time on Bossman Teaching, all the time. Well, maybe some of the time on First Person Tutor, because of course there's the element of the online thing where I'm just giving commentary and all of that, right? Cool. Now, going forward, you will see the compartmentalization of the whole arrangement, right? But ultimately, I will even use my intros to communicate that. So if I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, this is First Person Tutor speaking, the voice of Bossman Teaching, familiar face of We Still Learn. Once you hear that, it's on We Still Learn. If you hear good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, this is First Person Tutor speaking, the voice of Bossman Teaching, when you hear that, that's on First Person Tutor. And then when it's here, I glitched a minute a while ago, didn't I? Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Bossman Teaching speaking. And of course, we're delving into a topic deeper than mathematics, because after all, we look forward to math and also making abundant, tangible habits. There we go. Anyhow, I feel like that's it. There are a lot of things to discuss. Let's say how to go YouTube live, how to go Facebook live. Whoa. Yeah, I don't like how everything's slowing down now. Alright. I was about to close out. Anyway. So with that in mind, that would have been the end of the demonstration. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm gonna say that will be it. Oh, wait. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm trying to close. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Right. So yes. This way we don't get confused, right? So that is the end of today's presentation. All right. So once again, I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This was Bossman Teaching speaking, right? And of course, this was us making abundant tangible habits, or rather looking forward to making abundant tangible habits, right? That is the meaning of MATH, yeah? And again, I'm going to be very intentional about what we do when we do a YouTube live, what we do when we do a Facebook live. And again, this is for the teacher that's interested in setting up their Wi-Fi network, right? Their social media ecosystem that allows everybody to reach out to them. And of course, you can make the best decisions as to how you organize your content, right? Upload to YouTube first, and you set your items to unlisted, and then you take a day to literally comb through all of them. And then of course there's a file name that allows you to not necessarily memorize, but it allows you to pinpoint the actual day that you recorded that video. You'll know exactly when, right? So anyhow, That's it for now. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This has been Bossman Teaching speaking.